Humanity always assumed that first contact would arrive with spectacle, that the sky would split open with fire or declaration, that the universe would announce itself in a way proportionate to the question we had been asking for centuries. Yet, when the moment finally came, it unfolded with a restraint so precise that the silence itself became the loudest event in history. There was no immediate destruction, and no message to decode, only the undeniable awareness that something vast had entered our frame of reference without asking to be understood. Something that did not behave like a conqueror preparing to dominate, or a teacher preparing to enlighten, but like an observer confirming a hypothesis long in progress. Governments scrambled for language and found it insufficient because every word implied intention, and intention was the one thing missing. Markets trembled, not from physical ruin, but from conceptual collapse, and institutions built on certainty began to reveal how fragile certainty had always been. For generations, humanity had transmitted signals into the dark, projecting mathematics, music, and fragments of identity outward, with the optimism of a species convinced that silence meant absence, never fully considering that silence might instead mean indifference, or worse, patience. And when the presence made itself known, it did not contradict our science so much as expose its boundaries, reminding us that the laws we held as universal might only describe our corner of a much larger architecture. What unsettled the planet was not the threat of extinction, but the recalibration of significance, because in the shadow of something incomprehensibly advanced, our wars shrank, our borders dissolved in meaning, and our monuments seemed less like achievements and more like temporary markers left by a species still learning its scale. And when the presence withdrew, without spectacle and without explanation, it left the physical world intact, yet permanently altered the psychological one. Because once humanity understood that it could be seen without being addressed, acknowledged without being engaged, it lost forever the comfort of believing it was alone. Life resumed, broadcasts continued, and the sky appeared unchanged. But beneath the rhythm of normalcy lingered a quiet fracture, an awareness that the universe hadn't come to destroy us or to save us, only to observe us, and that observation alone had been enough to redefine who we are.